Towards the end of the first half, you were so complaining about the level of officiating from linesman and the referee. What's your take? How was it?
One thing I would like to focus on the matters pertaining to the game, because football is an emotional game, and I think it will be unfair just by the fact that I've just seen with my naked eyes, just to make conclusions. So, because at some point, as coaches, fair enough, maybe the game didn't went the way you wanted, or rather didn't get the result that you needed. But also, we should be in a position to harness our emotions, because at the end of the day, one, the only request that I would like to make is that he be in a position to make sure that we don't play any match in this ground. This is not a pitch, football pitch. All those commotion that you are hearing, or all those cries that you are hearing, is all about the pitch being bumpy. Yes, because also within the 90 minutes, I have my own views. The referee has his own views, but who is in charge of the game? Yeah. So for me, I would like to be asked questions pertaining the game.
The same field that we've seen other teams coming out play and get based on the same since there are no pitches in Kenya.
Of course, other teams are not Posta Rangers. Each and every team has its own style of play. I think you've been a journalist and you know that. So I think that starting point, and it answers your questions.
Well, Coach, pertaining the game today, your team had a chance to go back to the top of the table and stay clear. But today, your final third just didn't work for you. Your defense worked well, but your final third, you were just not able to get at the back of the net.
A very good question, because the question answer it all, because in previous matches that we played, we've always created more than 4 or 5 chances. But in this game, it was difficult for us to build from the back. You saw at some point we are trying to launch long balls. We are not used to those long balls. And I think I'm happy with my players, the way they adapted. And I think my only concern with the maybe home team, with the federation, with the government, can we get better service to play football? That is when our teams, our players will develop. And that's when you'll see Posta Rangers creating chances. Yes.
Coach, you're having a fairly good season, in my opinion. Do you think now you're going to extend your run and get back to winning ways, because you're coming back from a loss? Here you are in a draw, now your next fixture.
It's a long season. And I think we are just in week 14 or 13. Week 14. We have a lot of weeks to play. And I think so far my team has been competitive, and I think we'll even bring the bar up there, because I'm happy because at the moment I have like 4 players, key players in the first 11, the likes of Bernard. Bishimi has come from a long injury since with the preseason. This is his first 45 minutes. And I think as the season progresses, you will get a good performance from my team. So I'm confident with what we are doing, and I trust the process. But now my only request is something need to be done with these pitches.
But you're talking about pitches, but it's also the responsibility of clubs to ensure that they also have a good pitch to play on. Is there any plans for Posta? Because as we talk about it, yes, it's part of the federation, but it's also part of the club responsibility.
On my side, from the training pitch, I struggle right from the training pitch. Yes, so I don't have this luxury. I wish you could have asked me that question when I have this kind of a service, because there is something that can be done on this pitch. We've seen this pitch being a better pitch, but on my side, I'm borrowing right from my trainings. I don't have a training pitch, but I'm happy with the training pitch that we have at the Goto Kikuyu. And I think the only concern is if we cannot get a good playing service. I don't even mind my game being played at 11, as long as my players will enjoy football. Yes.
Coach, there are reports of your captain leaving for FC Leopards.
Wow. That's a good one, huh? That's a good one, huh? So if there are such kind of rumors, for me, I've been known as a developer, and I think I don't fear any player leaving the team. So I always if the team and the club agree on something, then for me they have my blessings. Because also when I came in here last season, I think there was not even a single player who had an offer. Last year we finished 12th position, and I think 3 of my players are at Bandari. One of my player has been also called in the national team for Sudan. Also this season, I know not even one. There are 12 players. So you can see I'm happy with the process. So if they want to leave, the club and the club agree on something, because they cannot just go for free, me, I'm happy to let them go. And we'll be competitive.
Are you ready to support the ambitions of winning the league?
My friend, I can assure you, we will be competitive. That one I can guarantee you. I've lost matches with him. I've lost matches with other players. So why shy off? Why shy off?
Coach, like you've mentioned, last season you're top. This season you've been the top. What, for starters, first of all, are you surprised with the progress that your team has managed to make?
Myself, I'm not. Because I think this been my 12th year in the Kenyan Premier League. I think on my side, I should be in a position to start all the work that I've been doing of developing players. I think it's time that I try to chase a title. So for myself, I think even I've underdeveloped.
Coach, my final question. Yesterday, Gor Mahia drew, had the perfect chance. Do you feel a little bit disappointed that you settled for a draw here today?
My friend, my disappointment is the pitch. My disappointment is the pitch. I'm always very consistent with what I'm saying. I don't like emotion after 90 minutes to get the better part of me. My disappointment is the pitch, because with this kind of pitch, you cannot even string 3-4 touches. And how do you expect to create a scoring opportunities?
Well, Coach, you made a goalkeeping.
It's a long season, and I think also what I always believe is that in our Rocco scenario, when your keeper gives you 8 matches, 9 matches, you will start finding some lapse of concentration. Now for him to re-energize, we give him a break, then maybe, who knows, maybe the next game we'll get him in the field of play. So he still remain my first choice, because I have my first 11, and I think each and every sober coach will tell you that he has his first 11. But also for him also to keep him on toes, we must bring the others on board, because we have like 30 players, for which I think it is an abnormal number, because I always like working with 26 players. So with that, I think also to be fair for the other players, it's good for them to play. And like I said, I don't fear losing matches, because you have 3 scenarios. You either win, lose, or get a draw. And in today's game, we got a draw. We have 1 point. We build on that. I think we meet with Tusker during the second leg. Then we see how the scenario will come up.